Well, I guess the first thing to do is actually move to the new location that I'll stay in. But where to start? Where to start? Well, I have not made these kind of videos in a while. It's been a while since I'd made one of these, and honestly speaking, it's in a very weird space right now because one, I'm sick. If you haven't seen the updates in the community post, one, I'm sick. And two, I am missing my usual setup, one of the things from my usual setup, so my audio quality is also probably questionable. And three, well, I haven't done this in a while, like I've said, so let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. So where to start? I guess I'll start with art since that's kind of where I've been at mentally. And so way back, story time, I guess, way back in elementary school around 2013, 2016, no, 20, I think 2013, 2014. I talked about how I was in elementary school and I did art with my friends. We made comic books in fourth, fifth grade, and those comic books were like in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid style, but also following the Captain Underpants style of like making comic books and selling them. We actually sold the comic books. It was really cool. And then fifth grade came and my childhood friend like came back and joined the school. And she was clearly a very talented artist, much better as one of the best in the class. And so I was kind of proud that I had a childhood friend who was the best artist in the class, but then I also wanted to become a very good artist, like one of the best. So I pushed myself, and she was a very huge motivation for me to get better at art. But around that time, I made art traditionally. I only like drew on like pencil and paper and pens and whatnot, and it was always on paper. I did not have any idea that digital art existed. So when middle school came, I was still doing a lot of drawings and a lot of traditional arts, as it's called or termed nowadays, and I still didn't know anything about digital art. So after my childhood friend left to go back to her country in seventh grade, and then eighth grade, I kind of started getting a glimpse of what digital art was, and then she started doing digital art, so I got into it a little bit more. Then ninth grade was when I actually got very into digital art and actually learned how to make a digital art, and that was when I got my first drawing tablet, which is actually a fun fact. So actually, I still have that drawing tablet with me up until today, and I still use it. It's a really good one. It's the Wacom one, and yeah, it was really good to be able to get into that. And then it just really opened up a huge part for me because now I didn't have to, like go to a store and get pencils. I didn't have to, go and get erasers. I didn't have to worry about losing my pencils. Obviously, I still like use my sketchbook to like sketch stuff. I didn't always have access to my computer. But yeah, I started doing digital art a lot, and after doing it for a while, I naturally like tried to get better and better at it. I think I still have my first ever digital art piece that I made. I have to kind of search the archive to find it, but I think I still have it. But anyways, then fast forward to 12th grade when I graduated high school. And at that point, I didn't really know what I wanted to study in university. I knew it was something art related because I practically like devoted like 90% of my life to art and drawing. So I knew it was somewhere in that direction. So I wasn't exactly sure which it was going to be. So my sister suggested coming to the university that she came to, and she suggested animation. So I've always also loved watching a lot of cartoons, Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, and all of those great cartoons. And naturally, when I got into high school, I was watching a lot of anime too. So yeah, I said, well, why not? Since it's something it's already in line with what I do. So I applied. I, after the long whole story of waiting for my visa and finally getting it, I am currently studying animation in university. And with studying animation, then my art, I was very adverse, or well, I say against doing digital art, like 3D art, actually, because to me it was just a lot. It was just too much work, and it required a lot of resources that I didn't have at the time. My computer at the time was a potato, which actually could only run, or it could only run Minecraft and Brawlhalla. And when I say Minecraft, I mean Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is not to say that Minecraft Bedrock Edition is bad, but that was, I could not handle Java. My computer would always lag and lag and lag for some reason. So my game palette was basically Brawlhalla and Minecraft. I couldn't run anything, so even like with Blender, which is free, but is also like a 3D program, I could not run Blender. Like, it would take so long to just do it and like render something simple. So I never really got into 3D art and never really looked into it. My childhood friend definitely got into it, and she still makes a lot of 3D artists. She's a really talented artist, but I didn't really get into it. I kind of stuck with the digital arts because that was my comfort zone. That was, at least my computer wasn't begging for help every time I tried to do it. So yeah, I got into 3D currently. I actually started getting into 3D, as you can probably see in the thumbnail. I actually rendered a 3D model of my skin in a specific pose. And that's the first time I've ever like actually really delved into 3D. And recently I've gotten into it a bit more when I was in the animation. Well, I am still in the animation part, but we've done some like 3D animations and made like some 3D animations, obviously like with the help of the teacher and like guiding us on what to do and whatnot. And I saw all the processes of, you have to, you have to model the character, you have to make sure that the character has all the right moves and it's not moving weirdly, it looks correct. And then there's also the math aspect of it, like now I have to like calculate like vertices. Chicken, can you move? Calculate the vertices and all of that. And so then now I have to do that and all of that, and generally speaking it just looked like a lot more work than digital arts, in the sense that now I have to do all these calculations. And yeah, hopefully I can record this without like coughing my guts out. Hot damn, because the sickness. But yeah, back to 3D art. So I saw a lot of work that it needed to be done for it, and I didn't want to do all of that because it just felt so time consuming, rather than just like creatively make stuff, because I'm definitely more of a creative person. I don't like math. I cannot do math for the life of me. It's just the first chance I got of not doing math in high school, I took it. I did not want to do math. So having to do math in my arts, just yeah, it wasn't something I wanted to actively start doing. But then again, after recently getting into 3D art and trying to actually like make stuff in 3D, I actually find it fun, especially like playing with lights and like camera angles and all of that. So you can see as I said, you can see in the thumbnail how I kind of played with the light, and it was really cool. It feels artistic to be able to make that. So I'm obviously not still trying to do all the math stuff behind it. Like, just tell me to make a model, I make the model, I shift the body parts around, that's it. I don't want to go into all these special like vertices and all the X and Y stuff. Like, obviously I need to know the basics, but I don't want to make it very math oriented, because then I'd probably start to hate it. So, where have I been with my health? Well, on Monday, I wasn't actually sick. I think I was mostly fine on Monday. Tuesday, I started to feel a little bit sick. It's kind of like a cold. Yeah, I think it's just a cold. And Tuesday, I wasn't really sick until Tuesday evening. Yeah, I was definitely sick Tuesday evening, because when I actually tried to, when I got back from school, did I have school on Tuesday? No, I don't think I had school. Yeah, I didn't have school on Tuesday. Yeah, but Tuesday I had school on Monday, and Tuesday I kind of felt fine until the evening. Yes, I felt fine until the evening, because during the evening, then it was harder for me to sleep, and after all of that going on, I ended up oversleeping, and I know I set like 4 alarms to wake me up on Wednesday, because Wednesday I had a class at 9:30, a university class at 9:30 that I could not miss, or well, I really should have gone for, because we're basically like showing our projects to the professor, our final-ish projects, and the class was at 9:30 and I overslept. So story time, I guess. So Tuesday evening I was tired, and I tried sleeping and it took a while to sleep, but I eventually slept. And I remember setting about like 4 alarms, so I make sure I woke up early enough so I'm ready to go. And then this is where it got interesting. So I got up, I remember getting up, turned off the first alarm, was like, okay, I need to get up. And I went back to sleep, and then the second alarm came, and then I think I turned that off too. And in my mind, I was like, yeah, I mean, I kind of have time. I just need to, just like, I'll get up eventually before it's 9. And the other alarms, I don't remember even hearing them. And I woke up at 8. Okay, reasonably speaking, I should get up, because there's no way I should be sleeping when it's 8 and the class is at 9:30. And I hate going late for things, especially when I could have gone early. This is one of the cases when I could have gone early, but I went late. So I got up and then turned off the alarm. When it was 8, it was like, I think I'll just, I should get up at this point. I should actually get up. Guess what I did? I went back to sleep at 8 and I woke up at 9. So now, reasonably speaking, I should be up. I should actually get up from the bed and get ready, because now I'm actually late. I went back to sleep again and woke up at 9:27. So yeah, at that point we have like a group, classmate group chat. And so I just sent, just tell the professor I'm going to be like 30 minutes late. Funny enough, look at me just trying to overestimate how tired and actually exhausted and sick I was. I gave myself 30 minutes to actually, at that point I hadn't showered, I hadn't eaten breakfast, I had not even made lunch that I was going to take along. So I was giving myself 30 minutes to do all of that and be ready. I got there 1 whole hour late. It was terrible. I could not, because then I felt so bad. I don't think I've ever been late for a class that late before, like a whole hour. Maybe once in my lifetime that I can distinctly remember, but nah, it was bad. It was terrible. Whew. But luckily for me, that was the one class that had the most lenient teacher out of all the teachers I have in my classes. And he was just like, oh yeah, just like come in, you're fine. And I was just like, yes, thank you. Because I was so annoyed that I came late, and I was already like not feeling great, but I knew I could not miss this class for the life of me. So I got there, I showed him the project that I was working on so far. And after showing him, then everything was fine. Everything was good. He actually enjoyed what I showed him. I was like, okay, great, because I went to bed at 1 a.m., which already didn't help, but I naturally don't sleep early. I usually sleep around 12 a.m., 1-ish a.m., so still, going to bed at 1 a.m. and then expecting to be up at a very early hour, like 5, so that I'm ready to go at 9:30. Not very realistic, but yeah, I mean, it was fine. It was okay. I survived that day, and it was okay. It was okay, I guess. It was fine, yeah. But, well, getting back to making YouTube videos and all of that, I've definitely learned a lot. This 3D thing is actually really, really cool, and I'm enjoying the process of making it. I'm also noticing that my builds are getting better, so to speak, but it's little by little. Yeah. And I guess I can also talk about what I did recently, which was I went back and literally watched all my videos. Well, not all, I'm almost done watching all my videos from the very first time I uploaded up until now. And I thought that it was going to be, just like, it's just going to be like a very like normal-ish experience. I cannot tell you how much I cringed. It's bad. It was bad. It was so bad. The videos that I can't even speak English. Wow. First posted, yeah. Videos I first posted on the channel. Oof. Whoa. And even now, I'm not even sure. I know my audio quality is definitely improved, which is great because I think the one thing I cannot stand is visuals can be okay. I mean, I can deal with sort of bad-ish visuals, but if the audio is terrible, I really cannot. I cannot watch. So forcing myself to watch all my videos about the bad audio quality, all the acting that I did, the storytelling, and the spoken word, and all of that. You think for a channel that has only started, is only like about 5-6-ish months old, that there wouldn't be much, but it feels like, I don't know, I've like had years. It's been up for like years. Yeah, it was bad, and I still haven't watched all of them, but I'm glad to say that they're slowly getting better. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it on that front. It was bad. Well, it wasn't a terrible experience, but it was definitely cringeworthy, and I don't want to subject myself to watch it again because whoa, damn, goddamn. It wasn't great, but yeah, hopefully the videos can get better, and hopefully I actually get better too. I'm actually surprised I haven't coughed my guts out so far, but yeah, that's been good. I do hope to keep doing this 3D thing and get into it, and I hope my audio quality, like I said before, I don't have my usual setup, so my audio quality might be questionable in this video, but I did say I would release this video today, and I probably should have planned a lot better with all the things that had to go into making the video, like making sure my audio is ready, but oh well. So anyways, about this world, well, right now I think I'm just gonna, make the simple starter house, I guess, and then I'll go from there. I definitely scoped out this world, and there are quite a lot of things that I found, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I also want to, take my time in playing, the world, and actually just enjoy the whole process of it. I have realized that I love building a lot of buildings with glass, like a lot of glass. I'm definitely using a lot more glass than my regular buildings, so like a lot more open spaces, a lot more glass, see-through, and all that. So that's been fun and interesting to find out. And yeah, do I have anything else on my mind that I want to say right now? What else is going on in my life? Yeah, well, surprisingly enough, back to me being sick, since this is currently my situation. Wednesday, that I had to, get to class and actually like present my work and all of that. I also had a presentation that I had to do on the topic of, well, you could kind of like choose your own topic. It was a presentation to just get ready for the final presentation of the project that we're doing, the final project we're doing. So like just getting ready to present that, and so we have to present like twice this semester. So I presented on sleep. Wow, funny enough, I didn't get enough sleep and I presented on sleep. But yeah, it was just a practice presentation, and everybody really enjoyed it. The professor enjoyed it. My classmates too, they enjoyed it. One of them said I should give it like I should be on the TED Talk or consider like joining TED Talk. I'm just like, there's no way. But it was cool. It was fine. It was okay. It was at least the presentation went well, and the work I wanted to show that went well too. So yeah, I guess that's about it for now. I don't think I have anything else that I really need to say. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this first episode, and guess I'll catch you sometime later.